Hello, my name is Alex Cawthorn and I have a problem. And as a viewer of this video, I am sure you are curious as to what problem I am talking about. Well, today I'm here to inform you that I have a problem with students, especially young teenagers and young adults, having their cell phones out in a classroom setting. There are many reasons why that is a bad idea, but I'm here today to talk about 3 reasons why that is a very bad idea. The first reason having cell phones out during class is because it creates distractions for the students and for the teachers. If a student has their cell phone in their pocket, whether on vibrate or on ringer, and it goes off, it is distracting other students and especially the teacher. It can be very frustrating for the teacher and, of course, actually kind of rude to interrupt the teacher because the teacher is trying to teach the students a curriculum. They're trying to get their full attention to make them fully understand it. But no, a student's cell phone has to go off during class. So that creates problems for the teacher and the students. The second reason why having a cell phone out in a lecture is a bad idea is because it creates a higher risk of students trying to cheat. A student has their phone out, they have access to Google, talking with their friends. It's very, very easy for them to Google an answer, especially during a quiz or a test. And if a classroom size, is 30 to 50 students, it is very hard to keep an eye on all their students, and cheating is very prominent. The third reason why is because students use cell phones for entertainment and not educational purposes. Now, including me, I have personally been there before. I was allowed a cell phone out during class, and I use it to play games, especially Subway Surfers, because I love that game. But students talk to kids on social media, talk to their friends on social media, texting each other, playing games. They are not using their cell phone for educational purposes. I can promise you that. Now, bbcnews.com states that the average length of time a student can concentrate for in lectures is about 8 to 10 minutes. A classroom, is typically 60 minutes long. They're getting distracted 6 to 7 times during that period, and that's if they're entertained in what you're teaching them. Now, all of us can relate to this problem, especially the younger adults who just graduated. Looking back on it, especially me, I realized how distracted I was in class because I was always on my cell phone and creating problems and not really understanding material like I should. Now, there are tons of driving forces behind what I consider it bad to have cell phones out during class. Some driving forces include teenagers want to know what their friends are doing at all times. They gotta be on their phone. They really want to know what's going on social media. And of course, now these days, kids want attention from social media. They'll post pictures during classroom setting times, looking for those likes and notifications, commenting on other photos, which we all know creates a problem. Now, there are a few things we can do, school staff can do, administration can do to help limit the problem, and that is actually punishing students for having their phones out. Now, it was never enforced while I was in school. Teachers, would always say, just put your phone down, put it away, but they would never enforce it. There needs to be set rules, action plans to enforce what's going on. Whether it be losing points on upcoming exams, losing participation points, giving students more work to do, or even something as simple as eating lunch by themselves in a separated classroom. Kids shouldn't be allowed to eat lunch with their friends if they're acting up on their phones. But it is very difficult in this day and age for kids not to have cell phones out during class because schools are switching to online curriculum and online books. So students are always on their computers, their tablets, any kind of electronic device they're on because their books are on it. It's just the way things are moving. But the problem with that is that it does create a lot of distractions during class and those other reasons why I stated earlier. In conclusion, I know cell phones have a ton of benefits, but they do not have a positive impact on a student's learning skills in a classroom setting. That is why I think teachers and staff need to do a better job at restricting cell phone use in their classroom. Thank you.